Hey, what's up? I'm going to teach you how to set up a Linux VPS that is able to DDoS. Um, First, we're going to start with what kind of VPS we're going to buy here. It's going to be a Linux VPS, preferably managed, because if you buy unmanaged hosting, sometimes there's a problem with your VPS, and if you have unmanaged hosting, they're not going to be able to fix it for you. Basically, you're going to be fucked, and they're going to say, oh well, you should have bought managed hosting. Anyways, you know, DDoSing is illegal and malicious to the resources of the hosting. So for this particular hosting website, you can keep your VPS for about 20 to 25 days. Sometimes I've even gone 2 full months without having my VPS banned. Anyways, to start this video, we're going to go to spacerich.com. This is where I get all my VPSs from. We're going to go to the VPS tab, and we're going to select a location that best fits us. I'm just going to do Washington, D.C., and we're going to go to plans and pricing. Now, we're going to select the plan that best fits us. Now, I already have 10 to 20 VPSs already in setup, so I don't really need to buy one, but I'm just going to go through this to show you. You're going to go to order, and the host name does not matter. It does not matter. Not at all. So you can just enter whatever you want, and you can hit checkout. And now you're going to fill out all this information. You're going to agree with the terms of service, and you're going to complete your order. Now for first-time customers, it's going to take anywhere from 1 to 24 hours to receive your information for your VPS. And that's going to be in the email you sign up with right here. So make sure, that's your email. Don't mess around when you're signing up for this. But if you've already purchased with SpaceRich, you're going to get your info in about 30 to 2 hours. So it's pretty fast, after you've done your first purchase. They just want to make sure that you're a legit buyer and that you're not messing around or anything. So once you've bought your VPS and waited the time, you're going to get an email, and it's going to explain all your VPS information. Now, you're going to go to the SSH access information, and you're going to see that IP address right there, as well as your username, password, and SSH port. SSH port is always going to be 22. That's just how it is. It's port 22. We're going to take this IP address and we're going to copy it. Now we're going to go to FileZilla, and we're going to find this host box at the top. We're going to copy and paste that, then we're going to type in our login information. Now I've already changed mine, so if you haven't already, it's going to be that information you have right there. Right there. So we're going to connect to our FileZilla, and that's basically just opening up the directory of your VPS. Now, once we're in, you're going to go to the bash file. Now this is in downloads. It's going to be the first DDoS script that says it's the best one. So when you download this, it's going to come in a zipped file. You should use WinRAR. I don't know if Mac supports WinRAR. Just get a RAR zipping program for Mac. So you're going to open this up, and you're just going to extract it. I'm just going to extract it right here, so I'll have no worries finding it. Alright, so we have it. Now simply, all we're going to do is we're going to click and drag this into our remote site root, and it'll be right up here if you just connect, and you're just going to drop it right in there. Now you're going to see up here all these commands. It's basically installing the script. Not really installing it, it's just downloading it on your VPS. So we'll give it a while. Okay, when it's done, you're going to scroll down to the bash folder. You're going to right click it, and you're going to go to file permissions. You're going to make sure everything is checked and that your numeric value is 777. Then after that, you're going to check recurse into subdirectories. Just make sure you do that. If you don't, you're going to get messed up, and it's not going to allow you to access it because it's going to say you don't have the proper permissions. So once you've done exactly that, you're just going to wait a little bit for it to say chmod 777 on everything. I mean, you got to do that. You have to do that. Alright, so once it's done, you can simply exit out. Now you're going to open up PuTTY, and if it's Mac, I also listed how you're going to do this on Mac. So you're going to take this SSH information that you used on FileZilla, and you're going to enter it up here. Now, if it's your first time connecting to the VPS, before this login box pops up, there's going to be another box. It says, like, are you sure you want to establish a connection with it? You're just going to say yes. Okay, so once you're at the login as, you're going to type in the username and password. Now, when you're typing in the password, it's not going to show that you're typing in a password, but just know that you are. Okay, once you're in, you're going to install Perl, Python, and GCC. So you're going to type in yum install Perl. And once you hit yum install Perl, it's going to say all this stuff. You're basically going to be downloading Perl on your VPS. Now it says nothing to do for me because I already have that installed. So once you're going to be pressing Y a lot to hit yes to download these. So once I've installed Perl, I'm going to hit yum install Python. Alright, so once that's installed, you're going to hit yum install GCC. Alright, now that's going to take a little bit, but once you've installed everything there, you are good to go. Then what you're going to type is cd bash. Now remember, you only have to do that once, install everything. When you connect next time, all you got to do is type in cd bash straight away. So you type in cd bash, then you type in /launch. Okay, now once at this menu, just press enter, and then you are at the DDoS script. I'll just show you a preview of the Python UDP flood, my favorite. So we're going to hit 2, then hit enter. Now once we get to this screen, our first entry is going to be the IP address, 1.1.1.1. Port is 80. Time is 10 seconds. Now to stop it, simply hit Control and C. That's going to stop the script. Now notice how it says spoofed SYN flood. It's only spoofed if your hosting allows it. Space Rich does not, but Escatel does. So check out Escatel if spoofed is really what you want. A spoofed is basically every single packet that's being sent is being sent from a different IP, making it untraceable, even though 99% of the targets you attack will not trace it. So basically, you really don't need spoof floods unless you're attacking big websites with a bunch of name servers. And basically, that's it. Okay, now I'm just gonna open up PuTTY again to show you what you do. You know, because you might have been confused because of the whole script installing. We're basically just going to enter the IP at the top box. Well, there's my IP right there. And then once we connect, you're going to log in like usual, like you did last time. And then you're typing cd bash, then /launch. And then there you go. That's all you need to do. There's nothing more, nothing less. You must do every step to get to this point, and this is the point that you want to be at. But anyways, if you want to install the perldos.pl file, I have a tutorial down below. That's not mine, it's some video I found, but you know, it works. I don't know why you would want to use that instead of a very nice script that I have right here. But anyways, that's basically it. If you need any further help, just send me a private message on Phuriate.com. I'm admin. But anyways, yeah, that's it. I can't really explain anymore. But if you're still confused, just Google or search on YouTube for more tutorials on how to DOS with a